Good afternoon, everyone. It is such a pleasure to be here. I am sitting with a German investor named Carsten Pfau, who's been in Paraguay for over 28 years. And not only has he created a wonderful life for himself and his family, but he's also created a beautiful opportunity for everyone that's thinking about having a piece of the Paraguayan dream in Paraguay. Carsten, thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks for the
Pleasure to be
opportunity.
here.
My pleasure.
Carsten, you've got 23 companies that you've established in Paraguay, and they're all in different industries. One of the companies that you have created has not only built residential projects, but the project that we are sitting in here today, this beautiful paradise that we're sitting, is Aldera Resort. What was your vision behind Aldera Resort? And given that it's one of Paraguay's most ambitious projects, how do you see that transforming, the metropolitan area close to Paraguay in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, basically, when I bought the property, I envisioned a project for my family. I have 4 small children.
Okay.
And I thought what environment would be the best for them to grow up. So I envisioned a gated community for security reasons,
Yes.
safety reasons, and also you wanna occupy your children. They
Right.
should do sports. They should
Yes.
have the chance of maybe having a school there and maybe arts lessons and whatever.
Right.
So I envisioned a place that has many activities.
Okay.
In Aldera we will have 154 different sports and leisure activities you
Wow.
can do. So one of my children can play tennis, the other one can play football, the other one may want to go to
Right.
music lessons whatsoever. But it should be a secure environment. And at the same time, my wife and I, we want to have a place that is so to speak, self-sufficient. You
Got
have
it.
a supermarket, you have a mall inside the
Right.
gated community, all the sports, the restaurants, and all you could possibly ask for.
Therefore, the vision comes behind having a self-sustained community.
Yes.
However, no other community in Paraguay has had this number of acres, hectares. This is 1,600 hectares, which us in the US understand that as almost 4,000 acres. That is a huge project.
Some people actually refer to Aldera as a private city,
Private
not
city.
just a gated community. And a little bit like, in the Middle Ages in Europe, they had a city and a wall around it.
Right.
And this is basically what we do here. We have a beautiful place, which will be almost like a small town.
Yeah.
Has a wall around it, so it's very secure, and it has everything you need inside.
It's
Up to a
amazing.
landing strip with international.
Landing strip.
Yes.
Did you guys hear that? Landing strip, your own private landing strip here. So talking about amenities, this is one of the projects here in Aldera, which is just about 45 minutes away from Asuncion,
Yeah.
which is close enough to the mainland that makes it attractive. And it's gonna have every amenity a person can think of. You have a landing strip, you've got a beautiful golf course,
Yes.
you've got a laguna beach for those that wanna be near water,
Yeah.
you've got tennis, you've got racquetball, all the sport,
Everything.
everything, you've covered everything.
We even have American football.
Even American football.
I'm a fan.
when most people love in this country, it's
It's soccer.
Spanish football, soccer, which football,
Which
como
we have,
dicen.
of course, as well.
Right.
But we have many American friends, and I myself, I'm a football fan. I'm not telling which team, but it's one that never wins. You know which one. And really, I thought in Paraguay you play rugby a lot, but
Okay.
you can also convert it into a football field.
Okay.
And of course, for my wife, she needs a store where she can buy shoes.
Got
You
it.
have to have. There's no other way around.
Carsten, tell us about, international buyers that may want to buy, some of the lots here and establish a second home or have an Airbnb or just have an area where they can come with their family. What is home ownership like for the foreigners that are coming into Paraguay, and how is property rights transferred to that new homeowner?
First of all, it's good to know that Paraguay allows for somebody who is not a resident to have fully titled ownership of land.
Okay.
So you can be American, you can be Australian, European. You do not have to do the immigration process. You do not need the green card nor nothing. You can be a landowner or a homeowner.
Yes.
Fully titled, the same right as a local. You just purchase it via a contract.
Okay.
Sign a contract that is later converted into a deed.
Got it.
We have a similar not quite the same, but similar system to the other.
Got it. So for those of you thinking that may want to have a second home, is basically almost the same as buying a property in the U.S. You get under contract. When you close, it's transferred to a deed, and you are the owner of that plot of land and your home. That's correct.
That's correct, and it's maybe important to know that the project is administered via a bank-managed trust.
Okay.
That's very important.
Bank-managed trust.
That means when you sign a contract, you pay the property. It's the trust that transfers the property to you, which is the most secure form of property transfer in Paraguay or in South America.
So those that may be hesitant of purchasing because they don't understand how the property is legally transferred, having it with the bank trust,
Yes.
with the bank operating the trust, is the most secure way
Yes.
for someone to feel that they can purchase without wondering if the property is theirs or not.
With the contract and your payment receipt entitles gives you rights towards the trust,
Got it.
which is different to have rights against the developer.
Understood.
Whatever happens to the developer, myself and my company,
Right.
your right is secured by the trust. And the
Understood.
trust is bank managed.
Understood. Now, I've seen the homes. I've seen the models of the homes. They're beautiful, modern style homes, the way a lot of us may see them in Miami and some of the very nice areas of the U.S. Now, the lots start around $85,000 US, and there are homes that you could purchase for 85,000, making it a total of 169 as to start. You can get a beautiful home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, with about 10,000 square feet of land
Yes,
for 169,000. Is that correct?
that's correct. It's basically the cost of construction is very low in Paraguay. Other Latin countries may be the same. So actually the plot is in many cases more expensive than the actual home.
Wow.
But it's a nicely built home. You have seen the renders, you have seen the plans. It's high quality,
Right.
but the cost is low because wages and salaries are still low. We almost have no taxes in Paraguay, so that influences, of course, your final pricing. So it's very competitive price.
The tax structure is what many would consider the hidden secret of Paraguay, which is why I'd like to tell the world that, Paraguay, this secret is going to be let out, and Carsten is bringing Paraguay to the forefront and giving everybody an opportunity that wants to come to Paraguay to have their own piece of the Paraguayan pie, is what I'm going to say, and they can have a home here. Now, there are other gated communities with security and some amenities, but none of them have everything that you've described and that you are going to build here. So this makes this community very unique, and also a person that may want to buy 2 or 3 or 4 lots to have more land, that's allowable in your project.
Absolutely, many do that. Many buy several plots, put them together as one big one, and build a home in the middle to have more backyard. But as you said, the smallest plot we're offering is 10,700 square feet.
Got it.
Which in square meters is 1,000 square meters. Many are larger than that.
Got it.
And you have plenty of space. You have a big backyard, you have a pool, you have a barbecue place, which is a must in Paraguay.
It's a
We
must.
have to have a barbecue place. And then on top of that, you have all the parks and amenities around it. So I think it's a very good offer, and we are proud to say that we are the most complete development. I think we have everything except winter sport.
That is amazing. Now, the people that may think about financing a property, what is the financing structure with some of the banking institutions here, or is it financed by the developer?
Yeah.
What kind of options do some of these buyers have when thinking about buying in Aldera?
Local banks offer financing for what we do, but usually they are restricted to residents.
Okay.
So banks are reluctant to offer financing to people who are not residents for maybe obvious reasons. But it is quite common in Paraguay that the developer offers a certain
Right.
financing plan, payment
Okay.
plan, structured payment, and we do that as well.
Okay, so for the audience that may be looking, if they were considering financing, the developer does have financing options.
Yes.
For all of those people thinking about buying just one plot, or if they wanted to buy 5 or 10 plots to build their compound here.
That's true.
Okay, now, given that it's a gated community, they've got security here.
Yes.
They've got high-speed internet.
Yes.
Everything that a person may want to have in their home, it has already been thought of, and it's going to be here.
That's true.
So when someone buys a plot of land, let's say a lot, and they pick the style of home that they want to have on there, all of the amenities will already be fully developed,
Yeah.
constructed,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So you buy a property here. The minute you decide where you want that property to be on the lot that you choose, you don't have to worry if the golf course is going to be completed, if the amenities are made, if the lagoon is made. All of that's already done. So you get to experience that high quality of life the minute you purchase and your house is done. That is amazing, Carsten. Now, again, compared to some of the other developments that you have here, you've talked about Aldera has more amenities. Aldera has financing options. Aldera has flexibility in where and how many lots you want to buy. So you've covered just about every base. What if somebody wants to buy this for an investment, to rent it out, or to have it as an Airbnb? Is that option available?
Many buyers here from Paraguay do exactly that. They buy it and then it's an investment. And there are several aspects of the investment. First is it goes up in value,
Yeah.
as most developments or comparable projects do. At some point you purchase it and then it goes up in value for many reasons. Also, you can build a home and rent it long term. You have a nice return. The typical Paraguayan rent return is 8 to 12%.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's the average. Maybe you get a little more. And also you can do Airbnb or comparable platforms. No problem.
So for people who live maybe here in Paraguay, in Asunción, the drive to Asunción's metropolitan central area, like I said, is only about a 30 to 40 minute drive, which makes Aldera Resort a very attractive place,
Yes.
not only for those who may work in Asunción, but for those international buyers that want to be away from the hustle and bustle of the metropolitan city, to have space, to expand, to breathe, to play, to do all the things you want to do.
And we have a highway which is now getting actually doubled. It would get 2 more lanes. And you drive to the Asunción Business District, which is normally our reference.
Yeah.
I get there in 25, but some people need 35 minutes to drive there. And it will be 15 in the future. So this is amazing. So you can really choose it also as your primary residence and drive to work in less time than other suburbs. So this makes it very competitive.
So the government makes it easy for anyone who wants to invest in Paraguay. That's the secret, and that's the attraction that Paraguay has at the moment. Anyone from anywhere in the world can come and purchase a home, and their journey, or on their way to residency, it's a very quick and easy process.
If you want residency in Paraguay, you can use an agency, several around that are quite good, and they get it done for you in 2 days. 2 days,
2
and you
days.
have residency. But to be clear, you do not need residency to purchase land or a home or an apartment in Paraguay. It's a very open, we want investors, we want people to come here.
So Paraguay has positioned themselves as one of the countries in South America that is attracting a lot of investment, and Aldera Resort is a great place for anyone, not only that's looking for a second home, but anyone looking to invest, and any of the ultra rich that want to have the lifestyle that they deserve and want in another country. Aldera Resort, just outside of Asunción, is your place. So, Carsten, thank you so much for the time.
My pleasure.
I am so proud to be here with you. This is a historic moment, and I'm glad I get to just get a little footage of what this place is prior to what it's about to become.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.